Winter's here, the snow is falling on our car as we drive for miles to that little town called home. Tinsel hangs from every corner of the house, and Christmas lights shine bright through the cold evening fog. And I hear sleigh bells bouncing off the halls as the church choir sings along. I feel my heart melt when you walk through those doors for Christmas. You're all I want. All I wanted was you.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Mimi's Makeup. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Mimi and I'm a psychiatrist and a makeup artist. And if you love makeup tutorials, reviews and DIYs, all this stuff, you're gonna find it in my channel, so consider subscribing so you have a notification every time I upload a new video on my channel. And if you are a subscriber already and coming back to my channel, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. And this video is a makeup tutorial. As you can see, I'm gonna make this makeup tutorial in this video. It's really easy for beginners. It's really bold in the lashes, eyeliner and lips. Otherwise it's really simple. So if you want to see how I did this makeup look, it's for Christmas and New Year's Eve, please keep watching. Hi everyone again, so let's start our tutorial. And as you can see, my face is completely clean without anything on it. So let's start with the base primer or the base primer. So I'm gonna apply this primer all over my face. As you can see here, make sure it covers everything. I'm gonna use this poppy pen to like take my hair a little bit higher because it was just over my forehead and I don't want my hair to get dirty from the foundation in a minute. So I'm gonna use my fingers. Of course you can use a brush to apply the primer, but for me I love using my hands to make sure the primer covers everything over my face and everything is perfect. So now it's time for the lip balm. I'm gonna apply over my lips to let it stay there and hydrate my lips until I finish my makeup. It's time for the foundation. Using this foundation with this lovely brush. It doesn't have any number over it, like I don't know why, but it's amazing. It's from Shein. I have a full review for them. I'm gonna link in the corner description box down below. And as you can see, I apply the foundation from the dropper and have some over my lips. So now using my fingers to like take it all over my face and make it like make sure it covered every part of my face. And now taking this lovely brush and apply the foundation or mix the foundation with the primer in a circular motion. And I love take my time applying the foundation to make sure it covers everything and it looks flawless and beautiful. So take your time and yeah.
Christmas lights shine bright through the cold evening fog. And I hear sleigh bells bouncing off the halls.
Now I'm applying a little bit more over my cheeks because I felt I need more coverage on this area. And a little bit on my neck as well. And again, using the same brush in a circular motion to blend everything and make sure everything looks flawless. And don't forget to blend your foundation with your neck to remove any harsh line or the mask face effect, so you have all like your face and your neck all in the same color. It looks beautiful. Now taking this beauty blender, it's wet already, so I'm gonna use it without anything over it, just to dab it all over my foundation to make sure it looks flawless and there is no like a lot of foundation. So this helped to make it like airbrushed finish, and in the same time, if there is a lot of foundation over my face, it will come off to the sponge. So it's like a win-win situation. So now it's time for the concealer. I love using always two concealers and mix them underneath my eyes with this beautiful brush from Shein. It's the same collection actually what I used in this video. And I'm gonna apply the Catrice foundation first, and as you can see, I apply one eye first because this concealer dries really quickly, so you need to work really quickly with this concealer. And using this brush, as you can see, blends the concealer with the foundation in a really beautiful way.
All I wanted was you. All I wanted.
Using the sponge to remove any excess from the concealer and make everything beautiful. Now time to use the Fit Me Concealer again in the same area. And I'm gonna use this one, apply it to the both eyes, and as you can see, because this one doesn't dry quickly like the Catrice one, so I have time to work with this, so yeah. And again, blend it with the same brush. And using the beauty blender to remove any excess and make everything flawless and beautiful.
Winter's here, the snow is falling.
Now time for powder, using brush from Shein, the same collection, and just dust it very quickly all over my face and concealer to set the foundation and concealer in place really quickly. And actually I just concentrate the powder over my T-zone because normally I get oily over this part on my T-zone more than the rest of my face, but you need to set your foundation in place with powder, even just a little bit. Using this beautiful powder, I just apply it to this empty powder, old powder like a box or something, because it's really hard to work with the packaging. And using this beautiful beauty sponge and apply the powder. It's wet, it's also wet, and apply the powder underneath my eye for picking, and apply a generous amount and let it sit there until I finish my eye makeup. As you can see, just like that. Now it's time for the bronzer. I'm gonna take this beautiful bronzer from e.l.f. and this beautiful brush. It's amazing for contour. And I'm gonna use the three colors. I love to make the three colors together. And now applying my contour.
Christmas cheer, drinks with friends we haven't seen.
And I love applying contour to my jawline, especially after I gain a little bit of weight, so make everything harsh and look beautiful.
I treat your step with every ornament we got. And stockings hung, you know we're flowing from the top. And I hear sleigh.
And applying the contour on the center of my neck, make my neck look slimmer and more beautiful. And using the powder brush without any extra powder over it, and dust it just very quickly to remove any harsh line or excess contour. And just a little bit of contour on my temple, just like that. I don't have a big forehead, so I don't need to contour my forehead. Using this beautiful brush for contouring my nose, it's really amazing and really makes the contouring nose very easy. And now it's time to contour my nose.
All I wanted was you. All I wanted was you. And I hear sleigh bells. All I wanted was you. Feel my heart melt.
Now using the concealer brush, the brush that I use for concealer, and just blend and dust my contour and make it look beautiful.
Winter's here, the snow is falling on our car as we drive.
Now I'm gonna use a little bit of Fit Me Concealer in the center of my nose just to highlight this area, makes it pop up even more, and blend it with the beauty blender.
Christmas lights shine bright through the cold evening fog. And I hear sleigh bells bouncing off the halls
Now using the fan brush again with the product over it, I didn't use any extra, and just correct anything if there is any imperfection in the contour after I applied the concealer, and make everything perfect again. Now using a little bit of powder over my nose only because I need to set everything in place, so yeah. Now it's time for the eyes. I'm gonna use this eyeshadow primer with this beautiful brush and apply a generous amount all over my eyelid. This base, like eyeshadow base or eyeshadow primer, is so amazing and just make the eyeshadow last all day. So I'm gonna use this palette for the eyeshadow as well. I'm not gonna use any specific eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use these two colors as my main eyeshadow, using the light one and the darker one, and using this brush to apply the eyeshadow. First I'm gonna apply the lighter one on my outer part of my eye and in my crease area as a transition color. And this bronzer is really good because it's buildable, so you can add the intensity of the color if you like. So if you apply like multiple colors and blend it very nicely, it would add more depth to the color. So I always love using this bronzer as an eyeshadow as well. And as you can see, looks so beautiful. Now using this brush and using the darker color, well, for the darker color I'm gonna apply on my outer V and just take it a little bit to my crease area. So add more depth to the outer part of my eye and make my eye look bigger and more beautiful. Taking the lighter colors just a little bit to make everything like mix it together and looks beautiful. Now taking this brush, it's completely cream brush, it's a medium blending brush, and take the highlight color from the same palette, just apply very like a small amount in my eyelid, in the inner part of my eyelid, and blend everything and mix, like remove any harsh lines. Now again with the transition color, just make sure everything looks beautiful. Now taking this small pencil brush and take the lighter color first and then the darker color as we did on the upper eyelid, and apply it to my lower eyelid. So the lighter color will go like all over my lower eyelid, and make sure they are connected to the eyeshadow or the bronzer from the upper eyelid. For the darker color, I'm gonna apply only on my outer half of my lower eyelid, just to add more depth to the outer part of my eyes. And now it's time for the eyeliner. I'm gonna use this amazing eyeliner. Take a breath and let's do it. This brush from BH Cosmetics is amazing for eyeliner. But this eyeliner, it's amazing, but it dries really quickly. So as you can see, I'm start to applying my eyeliner, but it's not that soft, it's dry. So as you can see, there is like a small dots because it was so dry and I can't use it. So now I'm gonna use my lovely baby Ingrid Duraline drops, and I'll just apply one drop of this beautiful solution and mix it very well with the eyeliner. And as you can see, the eyeliner become like new again. It's amazing. I love this drop so much. And now it's time to apply the eyeliner. I'm gonna apply wide winged eyeliner, so take your time and enjoy the process.
All I wanted was
Now using a clean Q-tip to remove any imperfections and make the lower line of the eyeliner straight and beautiful.
See that little town called home. Tinsel hangs from every corner of the house. And Christmas lights.
Using the powder brush to dust the baking powder that I applied before my eye makeup. Now using the pencil brush with the same two colors from the bronzer to add the eyeshadow or the color that was removed by the Q-tip. So again, using the light color first and then the darker color to complete the eye makeup. Now it's time for the eyebrows using this amazing brush from Machine Collection. And using this beautiful pomade and just what I do actually is just to complete the shape of my eyebrow. I don't do anything fancy, and just as you can see, like complete the tail because my tail is not that perfect, and fill in the gaps and make my eyebrow pop up a little bit more but in the natural shape.
Christmas cheer and drinks with friends we haven't seen for a while. Since I've been to that little town called home. Pine tree dressed up with every ornament we got. And stockings hung and overflowing from the top. And I hear sleeping.
As you can see, just like that. And it's done. Now it's time to apply a little bit of eyebrow gel to just lighten the color of my natural hair a little bit, and at the same time make it fix it in place for a longer period of time. And coming with the spoilie to like remove any excess and make it look beautiful. Now it's time for the mascara. I'm gonna use this mascara and apply only one coat of it on my upper and lower lashes because I already will apply like false lashes just in a minute.
All I wanted was you.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the mascara dry, and until it's completely dry I'm gonna apply my blush, and I'm gonna apply my beautiful favorite color with my favorite brush and apply over my cheeks. Then I'm gonna use this palette and mix these two colors together to add more depth to the colors I just applied and make it like more intense and more beautiful. I always love mixing blushes together to make depth, and actually it makes me feel more beautiful. Having these multiple colors add a more, I don't know, but I love it. I feel it's more beautiful, so that's what I always do. Now I'm gonna use this highlight with this small fluffy brush and apply it just underneath my eyebrows just a little bit, because it doesn't have a lot of shimmer in it, so it will light this part and makes it beautiful without having a lot of shimmer. And now I have some clumps over my eyelashes, so just remove them. And it's time for my trick or the filter effect. Just add a little bit of powder with the powder brush and blend everything in a circular motion just like that to add a filter effect and makes everything looks more flawless. Now it's time for make my contour a little bit sharp using the beauty blender and the loose powder, and just do this part. As you can see, I make a really sharp line underneath my contour and take just a little bit of this powder all over around my mouth, and I will end up having a really beautiful lovely white beard. On the camera it was so intense, it was just like looking so beautiful, just white beard. So I'm gonna leave it big for a while, and now it's time for the lashes. I'm using these beautiful lashes from Cass and Dew Adhesive, and time to apply them. it's done, and as you can see, it changed the look of my eye completely, and it's perfect. So I'm gonna apply, or just applied a little bit of mascara underneath my eye, my lower lash line, to add more depth to it, and I did it like behind the camera, so yeah. Now it's time to dust this baking powder, and as you can see, makes the contour sharp and beautiful. Perfect. Time for the highlight. I'm gonna use these two highlights with this beautiful brush, again from Shein, and apply the Wet n Wild highlight first. As you can see, it's so beautiful. I love this highlight so much. And after I applied it with the brush, I'm gonna use my finger to blend any harsh lines, because normally with this highlight I always have a harsh line, so use my finger to blend any harsh lines. And using this small fluffy brush to apply the same highlight, the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow, and a little bit underneath my eyebrows, not too much, and in my inner part of my eye. And I'm gonna use this lip brush to apply the highlight on my tear dot, and as you can see, because it's very small, so apply in a very small place will make my eye look so beautiful, because I have it just in my tear dot. At the same time, apply a lot of color, so it makes a lot of highlight inside, so it's beautiful for this part. And again, doing the same thing with the ColourPop highlight. And I love using these two in this video, because actually it added more like depth in the highlight, because the ColourPop has a little bit of golden shimmer in it, and the Wet n Wild having more like a pinky shimmer in it, so they mix together in a very beautiful way. Now it's time to apply lip color. So I'm gonna apply lip liner and lip cream, and before doing that, remember to remove your lip balm before doing your lips, and take your time applying this intense color, because you know the strong color is really hard to correct, so take your time, enjoy the process, and do it. Especially for the very strong color with the very high intensity of high staying power, like Maybelline Superstay or this one from ColourPop, it stays on forever, really doesn't wanna let go. So with the strong color, take your time so you don't have any mistakes while applying your lip color, so you don't take a lot of time fixing it.
I hear you sleeping. All I wanted was you. Feel my heart melt.
And it's done. So this is the look without any gloss or having a really nice matte lips. If you love matte lips, it's amazing. Still beautiful and so festive. So this is the look.
Winter's here, the snow is falling on our car as we drive for miles to that little town called home.
So now, as you can see, I changed my clothes and wear very nice earrings, and it's time to add a little bit of gloss. I was thinking using which one of these two glosses, so I ended up using the NYX first, and I was so happy using it because it adds so much glamour to the look. It's amazing. I don't use that color that much, but this one is wow, it's amazing. So it's very beautiful.
You walk through those doors for Christmas, you
Now using the Sephora because it has a little bit of shimmer in it. I'm not gonna use a lot of it, just a little bit of it to add more shimmer and more depth to my lips and to make it even more festive because it's, you know, it's a new year, so yeah. And this is it. Really was so good. So this is the look. It's so beautiful. Finishing everything, I'm gonna apply my setting spray all over my face and let it dry, and we're done. And this is the makeup. Really hope you like it, and Happy New Year! So this is it for this tutorial. I really hope you like it and it was easy and helpful and you enjoy this tutorial. And as usual, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe and share the video with your friends if you like it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. These links will be in the description box down below. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you have notification every time I upload a new video on my channel. And I'm gonna see you soon in the next video. I love you so much. Bye.